Writing a ratio. Well, what is a ratio? A ratio is a way to compare two different numbers of something. And the best way to explain it is with an example. Let's say you have a classroom, and there's girls and boys. Let's say there's one, two, three, four, five boys, and let's say there's seven girls. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, well, a ratio is a way to compare the number of boys, which is 5, to the number of girls, which is 7. And you can do that with a fraction. We can write a fraction and if the question was to write a ratio of boys to girls, we would write it as the boys on the top, so the ratio of boys to the ratio of girls. So a ratio of boys to girls, so the number of boys to the number of girls. And there's a couple different ways to write this. We can write it as a fraction like this, 5 to 7. We could also write it as 5 to 7. And we could also write it as 5 to 7, like that. And all three ways are okay. We can write all three of them that way. So whether you write it as a fraction like the first one, or with the colon, or with the actual word to, and you read them all the same. You would read it as 5 to 7. So all three of these ways are valid. Now, one other example, what if we wanted to write the number of boys, so 5, the number of boys, to the number of total students in the class? Well, the total number of students in the class would be the boys plus the girls, so it would be 5 plus 7, which is 12. So your ratio of boys to total students would be 5 to 12. And again, you could write those all three different ways. So that would be the ratio of boys to total students. So total students in the class. And you could do the same thing with girls, or what if you wanted to write a ratio of students in one class to the students in the entire school? Well, that would be a different ratio. But this is basically how you would write a ratio.